Today we will look at 5 tips to maintain and improve mental health. Hello, my name is Travis. If you're new here, subscribe to this channel. If you stick around to the end, we will have 5 warning signs to look for when you're dealing with mental health. My goal here is to give you all guys tips and improve your mental health or the mental health of someone that you know. Tip 1, make sure you get the right amount of sleep. Sleep is very important. You got to make sure you get sleep, and you got to make sure you eat right. Eating habits, sleep habits, and having a routine is very important when it comes to mental health. To maintain your mental health and well-being, you got to have some sort of structure into what you do in the course of a day. And doing it this way and having some sort of structure is very, very important. Number 2, you must interact with others. Engage. Don't be with yourself too much that you're not interacting with others. You have to write a journal. Sometimes you're not feeling like talking to people and sharing your thoughts. That's a time that you pick up a journal and you write down your thoughts. Because the point is getting your thoughts out so you can see them for what they really are. And then you can make some progress. And you can see what's really going on with you and see if you're falling into some type of a mental health issue. So you have to keep track of everything that's going on with you in order to know that. Mental health is very, very serious, especially this time of the holiday season. People think about a lot of things and think about doing things to themselves and this and that. You have to really be vigilant and watch what you do with yourself. And you have to stay on top of your feelings and your emotions. Number 3, you have to do positive things. And you have to do things for yourself, but also in others. Because sometimes when we're at that mental health and we're dealing with what's going on the inside of ourselves, we just zero in on you. And sometimes it's very important to, especially during that time, to be able to interact and talk to others and do things for others. It helps you get outside of that. And then a lot of times you can find some of your solutions and what you need to do by helping others. So it's very important to help others and be aware of your thoughts and make sure you're aware of how you're feeling. Very, very important with mental health. 4, listen to uplifting things. Like they have a lot of uplifting videos on YouTube. They have a lot of uplifting videos on other stations, other programs that you need to listen to. And you can listen to them on a regular basis and you can get encouragement and things from them. The other part of social media is that sometimes you have to take a break from social media, because sometimes watching social media, watching other people, watching how people succeed, watching other people be successful, watching other people do what at the time you're upset about the fact that you can't do, could lead to some sort of depression about where you are in your life opposed to where other people are. So I'm not saying don't use social media, but be very careful and aware when you're using social media that you're using it for yourself and not against yourself. And learn to enjoy life. Learn to enjoy yourself. Learn to enjoy life. Learn to enjoy living. Living is what it's all about. There's a difference between being in life and being in life living. Working through those mental health issues and doing some of these tips and working on self will change you from feeling like you're just existing in life and you start to live. Okay, let's go to these warning signs that you might see when someone else is on the verge of having some sort of mental health crisis. One of the things you have to look for is they become isolative. They become really isolative to themselves. You know, They start disconnecting from other people and start disconnecting from what they do. They could be around people and still be disconnected. So you got to watch that. Number 2, increased and unexplained sadness. All of a sudden you're sad for no reason. You're sitting here happy, joyous, and free one minute. The next minute, this overwhelming sadness will come along and put you in a mood where you just start feeling depressed and you don't know where it came from. Those are some of the signs to look for. Number 3, loss of appetite. If your appetite starts going south and you just for no apparent reason do not want to eat, you just don't have an appetite, you'll start the process of eating something and not even halfway through, you're just done, you can't eat no more. That's one of the things to look for. Okay? Withdrawing and disconnecting. Number 4, withdrawing from others and disconnecting. You have to make sure you stay in contact with people. And you have to make sure that you're talking to them, interacting with them, and doing things. And you have to have people that are looking out and connecting to you also. Number 5, and a very important one, is isolation. Isolation is a big one because with isolation, whatever's bothering you, whatever you're upset about, whatever you're depressed about, whatever mental health issues are with you, while they're with you and nothing's being done about them, they're just going to stay right where they are. They're not going to move. They're not going to go anywhere. Very important to have other people in your life. So these messages is not just for people who have mental health issues. They're for people that have family members that have mental health issues. This is the time of the season that we need to be checking on them, looking out for them, making sure they're okay during this holiday season time. Very, very touchy type of season, even for people that don't have mental health illness. So please make sure you check on your people. Make sure mental health, people that have these mental health issues, make sure you're working on yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and make sure you're doing the best that you can do to improve your mental health. If you liked anything in this video today, leave me a comment. If you want to hear any more videos similar to this or anything else, other topics, I'm open to them. Please leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and have a good evening.